The rare home ice back-to-back. Canucks 3-1 losers last night to the Western Conference leaders from Calgary. Tonight they host John Tortorella and the desperate Columbus Blue Jackets, whose playoffs hopes are in danger of slipping away. Dumps one around. There's Artemi Panarin. Weak clearing attempt held in. Diego with a shot tipped by Eriksson. Stopped by Bobrovsky. Loose puck. Still loose. And Panarin able to get it on the backhand and send it down over the Vancouver blue line. Back to Jones. Atkinson to Jones. One-timer deflected off the outside of the net. And now the Canucks are 2-on-1 short-handed. Granlund with Beagle. Granlund shoots. Stopped by Bobrovsky. Guillaume Brisebois nursing an injury. Pouliot moves in on the left side with a shot up high. Puck comes to Panarin and Columbus tries to break back. Atkinson feeds ahead. Dubois shoots. And I think Demko got a piece of that before it hit the outside of the goal. Hooks one to Troy Stecher. He finds some room at center. Nice move to get in over the line. Stecher with a shot. That went off Jones's stick and then was stopped by Bobrovsky. Sends it near side. Savard down from the blue line. Pokes it forward. Comes in front. Wenberg fanned on it. Then he got a shot away. And Demko able to stop that one. Puck swatted out by Pettersson. Then he overskated it. And the Jackets move back in. Wenberg slides that one through, intended for Bjorkstrand. But right to Demko, who covers to stop play. Tried to find Horvat. That was out of his reach. And Panarin wheels back for Columbus. Artemi Panarin cuts to the middle. And a nice toe save by Demko on that low shot. Wenberg for Bjorkstrand again. Makes a move in front. Checked by Stecher. And then he tripped Stecher. There'll be a penalty to Oliver Bjorkstrand. Watched by Dubinsky. Drops to Edler. Long wrist shot. Tipped by Horvat. A nice save by Bobrovsky. Here's Duchesne making moves in the corner. Tried to set it up for Atkinson, who was checked by Edler. And now Horvat skates through center and in on the left wing with a wrist shot. Swallowed up by Bobrovsky. And he stops play for a face-off in the Columbus end. Jones takes the puck. Mott chips it away from him. Picks it up on the far side. Tyler Mott with a wrist shot. Bobrovsky the save. He hangs on. 4:05 to go in the first. And what did you say? They have 2 picks?
They have 2 picks, 3rd and 7th.
Here's Anderson in with speed. Shoots. Scores! Josh Anderson up over the left shoulder of Thatcher Demko, and Columbus strikes first.
He flings it at the net. Look at it dancing. He never really settles down, and it's hard for the goalie to read. And Anderson high short side on Thatcher Demko.
Schenn wasn't expecting that pass, but he's able to get to it. Ahead for Besser, who chops the puck out. Berchi gets it to Pettersson. Leaves Pettersson in. Nice move, and then he was knocked to the ice before he could get a shot away. Puck came to the crease, and Pettersson got back to his feet to try to jam at it, but couldn't dislodge it from goaltender Bobrovsky. Either. We make things up as society grows. Here's Atkinson passing to the side. Sharp angle shot. Demko a nice save there as Panarin tested him from about 12 feet out. Hit forward, picked it up himself. He's checked, and back comes Tanner Pearson. Tried to find Horvat. That was broken up. Dubois steps in, cuts in the middle with a wrist shot. He scores! Close play at the blue line, right in front of the Columbus bench. But Dubois wristed it home, and he's got a goal and an assist now.
And the Canucks are looking at it too. I agree with you. That was very close to being offside, and Travis Green is looking at it. The wrist shot by Dubois as he cut to the middle. He had lots of room.
David Savard with a shot off the shoulder of Demko. Edler overskated the puck, and a chance for Hannakainen in tight. Stopped by Thatcher Demko. Nearing the 6-minute mark of the second period. It was 1-0 Columbus after 1. Dubois scored 56 seconds into the second period. Here's Anderson moving in. Puts one across off his skate. Backhander, they score! Ryan Dzingel had that puck ricochet right to the top of the crease, and he roofed it on the backhand to make it 3-0.
Throwing off some skates, and you can see Ryan Dzingel heads to the net, and nobody goes with him.
Columbus threatening to blow it open as Demko forced to make another save. And Nudavara now jumps up in the play. Marcus Nudavara with a hard shot off the shoulder of Demko. To center, nice pass from Besser to Pettersson in with a slap shot blocked. Adam McQuaid took that one, might have hit him in the right hand. Skates ahead with the puck. in on the left wing with a wrist shot. Glove save Bobrovsky. Bending over and conversing with the trainer. Here's his pass in front and a save by Demko on a great chance for Bjorkstrand. Could have been 4-0 there. That was in 2013. Here's Stetcher passing to Pettersson, who turned with a quick shot, and Bobrovsky had to be sharp there. Make the save and cover in the crease. Panarin again, dishing to the side, and Werenski hooked that one off the target. Wasn't quite in his wheelhouse. Now another chance, and that one was. Demko made the save and fell on the puck. Here's Dzingel, 2-on-1 with Anderson. Anderson takes the pass, he shoots. Out to challenge was Demko and knocked that one away. Tanner Pearson. Goldobin sends one across. Granlund, oh, what a save by Bobrovsky. Just got the heel of the glove on it. Boone Jenner got in his way. Jones the other way. Oh my goodness, for Tannen took a run at him, and now Jones' shot is stopped by Demko.
You were in Winnipeg last night. You know where that is?
It's a confusing Manitoba. Time. Here's Horvat in on the left wing. Centers, and Bobrovsky with maybe his best save of the night as he denied Tanner Pearson and held on. I'm too young to really remember, but I've seen the video highlights. Bjorkstrand back in. Low shot stop, and Demko sliding to his right, stopped the rebound as well. Edler to Horvat. Against the grain to Pearson, who missed the net with that shot. Stetcher keeps the puck alive, puts it in front. Double clutched and didn't get the puck out. Here's a chance for Atkinson. He shoots. Blocker save for Demko. Worried about what the damage might be, but he escaped relatively unscathed. Here's Wenberg up the left side. Puck is centered. Bjorkstrand scores. Upstairs past Thatcher Demko, and it's 4-0.
Bjorkstrand gets by him and then beats Thatcher Demko. Another wrist shot. This one's glove side.
Nikolai Goldobin across. Now Stetcher at the line. Long wrist shot. Tipped just wide. I think Gaudette got a piece of it. For Tannen. Nice moves. Then he put it on the forehand and wound up shooting it right through the crease and out the other side. Penalty's over as Biega lets fly, hoping for a tip from Horvat. So the Canucks are 0 for 4, 6 shots total, and here comes Columbus. Anderson to the net, scores! Post and in. Josh Anderson, who opened the scoring, has his second of the night, and it's 5-0.
Doesn't have that good goaltender sound to it. It's got that clank off the post and in.
So 2 more goals here in the third for the Blue Jackets. Kicks to the end boards by Bjorkstrand. Now Eriksson gets it. Center, Sautner shoots, missed the net. Goaltender didn't have his stick. And Nudavara works it to Dzingel, who's down the right side, cutting in front with a shot blocked by Shen, and the puck is sent down the ice. And that's going to do it for this one. Sergei Bobrovsky, a 21 save shutout. His 7th of the year. That's second most in the NHL, behind only Marc-Andre Fleury of the Vegas Golden Knights. And the offense powered by Josh Anderson, who had 2 goals and an assist. A 3-point game for Anderson as the Blue Jackets win an important game for them, 5-0 here at Rogers Arena.